What's up, guys? Johnny Con here, aka Not Such a Conqueror. Something interesting happened right now. I was doing a catalog of the 50 names of Marduk from the Necronomicon spellbook, right? And that means that I was looking at the sigils, I was looking at the names, at the descriptions right before I dozed off, right? And I had some fucking weird ass dreams. One of them, I was in Mexico. I think I delivered something to my dad over there, like some cement bags or some shit. And I think I had his pickup, right? So I drop off the cement bags, and it's kind of like the place turned into some kind of field trip for, I don't know. I guess some kind of field trip, or no, not even. It was like I was there, but so were like a lot of construction workers. And there was like I guess like a foreman or somebody outside, kind of like almost patrolling the area, right? It was like the property was like some kind of yard, I guess. And the guy flashed his light into my car, and he's all like, "I'm not afraid of you." And it looked like Jack Black for some reason. So I didn't say anything, right? And then he kind of walked off. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this guy. So I go and look after the person, and it is Jack Black. And I kind of confronted him a little bit, right? I kind of like waited for him to look at me, and he acted kind of shook up, right? And I don't know what he said or something. And I told him, I don't give a shit if you're a millionaire. I wipe my ass with money. I told him that. And he acted kind of like, passive aggressive, kind of like a trickster kind of energy. And eventually I'm all like, you know what? Whatever. We just settled our differences, right? Fist bump, whatever. Okay, cool. Eventually I left the construction spot or whatever the fuck it was. And I lost control of the truck, And I ended up crashing against the gate, but not so bad. I ended up fixing the truck. And it's just weird, I ended up pushing the truck myself up some stairs or something. Like I had the strength to do it, And then I saw somebody there that I haven't seen in almost like 2 decades or something, that I'm kind of estranged from. Anyways, but that wasn't the weirdest dream. The weirdest dream was kind of like one of my family members was holding like a little platform, and it had like a phallic kind of like quote unquote plant. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's a fucking, that's a fucking phallus, right? And the phallus kind of like moved very organically, almost like an alien or something. And I'm not sure if that was like a commentary of like something trying to shame my sexuality or something growing up, that family member or something. I'm all like, that's a fucking, And it's weird because before I took off to do my deliveries, my friend was saying that Constantinos brings up the Necronomicon in the Nocturnicon, which he wrote. And he said that there was this instance of him looking at Cthulhu's sigil right before drifting off to sleep, and he had a very weird ass dream. And it's interesting because I was looking at the 50 names of Marduk, right, from the Necronomicon spellbook, and I have these weird ass dreams. The most bizarre one being that fucking phallus plant. It was just weird. Like, I'm telling you, man, like the Necronomicon ain't no fucking joke, I heard someone describe it as the truth disguised as fiction. But anyways, man, I just wanted to report that. And, let's see what other results we get from the Necronomicon, all right? Peace.